On March 10, 2025, the name Kim Soo Hyun, once hailed as the nation's treasure of South Korean television, suddenly found itself at the center of an unprecedented media storm. In less than 2 months, the actor, who was one of the most sought-after stars across Asia, faced a sweeping backlash from advertisers, the risk of losing billions of won in damages, and most notably, the collapse of a public image he had carefully crafted for over a decade. But the story here is not merely about a dating scandal or an enormous lawsuit. Kim Soo Hyun's case has unearthed a more brutal battlefield, the invisible war between an artist's persona and the unforgiving logic of commercial entertainment. Endorsement contracts, when morality is commercially priced. According to the Korea Times, at least 3 out of 15 brands that previously signed advertising contracts with Kim Soo Hyun have already filed or are preparing to file lawsuits against him and his management agency, gold medalist. The total damages are estimated to reach up to 10 billion won, approximately $7.4 million. This number doesn't just reflect the actor's stardom, it also confirms his once undisputed status as the Midas of advertising, where every product he endorsed turned to gold. Yet, the reason behind the backlash isn't purely contractual. In an industry where an artist's image has a quantifiable value, advertisers seem to be punishing Kim Soo Hyun for something deeper, damaging the public's perception, an intangible concept that, ironically, has very tangible effects on consumer behavior and revenue. A representative quoted in the Chosun Ilbo claimed their brand terminated the contract due to loss of public trust, a vague yet legally convenient clause commonly embedded in endorsement deals. It's why personal scandals, even without legal conclusions, can instantly justify lawsuits, simply because they spark public controversy. A dangerous love story, truth or tabloid conspiracy? The scandal broke out after YouTube channel HoverLab, also known as the Garosero Institute, alleged that Kim Soo Hyun had been dating actress Kim Soo Hyun for 6 years, beginning when she was still a minor. The claim was reportedly based on a statement from a member of Kim Soo Hyun's family. Kim Soo Hyun's team admitted to having had a romantic relationship with Kim Soo Hyun but firmly denied that it began while she was underage. Still, the public wasn't convinced, especially given Kim's long-standing image as a respectful and upright role model. That idealized persona is now being tested under the scrutiny of gossip channels and social media's relentless judgment. This raises a critical question: are the public and advertisers reacting to facts or to an inflated narrative driven by sensationalist media? In an age where rumors spread faster than the truth and a provocative YouTube headline can generate a digital storm, the boundary between morality and mob judgment grows ever thinner. South Korea's ad industry, where trust equals billions. Kim Soo Hyun's domestic endorsement fee reportedly ranges from 1 to 1.2 billion won per brand, reflecting his enormous influence. Unbeknownst to many, advertising contracts in South Korea often include a morality clause that allows termination if the endorser's behavior might harm the brand's reputation. What's even more revealing is that many companies initially hesitated to sue, fearing public exposure of the disputes. But once one lawsuit was filed, others followed like dominoes. According to Park Sung-woo, an entertainment law expert from Woori law firm, more advertisers are expected to join the litigation wave now that the floodgates are open. It's clear that corporate reactions are less about moral disappointment and more about calculated risk management, cutting ties with a star whose public image is in decline. Kim Soo Hyun strikes back, a 12 billion won counter-offensive. In a rare move, Kim Soo Hyun did not opt for silence or apology. Instead, he and his team launched a counterattack, filing a 12 billion won lawsuit against Kim Soo Hyun's family and the operators of HoverLab for defamation and damages. This bold move signals the actor's determination to reclaim control of the narrative, not through PR spin but through legal action. But whether he wins or loses in court, the battle may cost him dearly. Every day the scandal remains unresolved chips away at his public standing. And therein lies the greatest risk for any celebrity facing controversy. Reputation is not defined by law, but by public sentiment. A new perspective, the rise of moral absolutism in entertainment. Kim Soo Hyun's saga spotlights a troubling trend in the Korean and broader Asian entertainment industries, where celebrities are expected to embody not just talent, but flawless morality. Even unproven allegations or minor past mistakes can end careers. This is the rise of moral absolutism, a system where artists are trapped in an idealized image so pure it becomes inhuman. They are no longer allowed to make mistakes, have a complicated past, or even redeem themselves. One misstep can unleash a storm of condemnation, no matter the context or nuance. Even if Kim Soo Hyun eventually wins in court, he will likely suffer irreversible losses, terminated contracts, damaged image, and most of all, lingering public doubt. Yet at the same time, he now represents a larger question that the entertainment world must confront: do artists still have the right to be human, to err, to grow, and to have a past?